Hey guys, Andreas here, and I wanted to do the T's for Alphabet City real quick. It's not a very big section, as most of them have not been. I've got a few downstairs, still, the new ones that Mr. 666 Skulls, also known as Frank, just sent me. Love you, man. That's awesome. But I'll show you my T's real quick. Tarkus, band from Argentina, and radical record. If you ever see this out there, pick it up. I got Temptations, Psychedelic Shack, really good Temptations record on Motown, 1970. This is a reissue, but it's the Temptations. And the reason I bought that record because I thought there was a song on it that I heard when I was a teenager, but it wasn't. It was actually on this Chinese, I think it's Chinese bootleg that I got of Solid Rock for like $5. The song "Stop the War Now," "Stop the War Now" by the Temptations. I mean, you think they're doo-wop or whatever? The Temptations ain't no joke, son. That song, I listen to it a lot. I mean, especially with the current climate. But they were talking about Vietnam on this record. But what a great record! What it is on here. It's got one of the best breakdown beats I've ever heard. It's great. Yeah. So if you ever see Solid Rock out there, grab it. I want to get an actual copy, but I've been looking for that for years. We're listening to Sleepy John Estes, little blues. Late night. It's like It's 1:30 here in the morning. I've been up since 4:45 yesterday morning, so kind of geek. Them Crooked Vultures. I don't know if you guys know about this or not. Dave Grohl, Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age, and John Paul Jones, bass player for Led Zeppelin. Super group, I guess you could call it. And this record got panned quite a bit by a lot of critics, which is one reason, I think I've expressed before what I feel about music critics. I take it with a grain of salt, always. But I actually really like this record. I like it a lot. And I think it's a good record. I can't wait for them to do something else. It's nice. It's a recommendation from Dan in Canada, Titus Andronicus, The Monitor. Their themed record from last year. Civil War theme. I've given it a few more listens since I first got it, and I actually, I really like it. It's good Americana, I guess you could say. In a punk way. The Trash Women live at the Purple Onion. Supposedly in mono. They do a lot of the same songs, like that early 90s garage movement that went down. It's like, this is from 94, but they do, like, a bunch of the bands did Justine, which is like an old song, but they got all sorts of stuff, but this is the Trash Woman, and, yeah, Elka Zolot, aka Kitten Caboodle. That's why I bought this record. Whew, she is fine like wine. I got another Trash Woman record here. Spend the Night with the Trash Woman. This is on Estrus Records. Last one was Pinup Records. Trash Women Bang. I think this band is actually Canadian. Maybe not. Because the label's a Spanish label. Spain, but... Yeah, they are from Quebec. Or were. I don't know if they're still together, but I have this album, Tricky Woo. Sometimes I Cry. A rocker. Like, what year is this from? I do not know. It's a good record. I like it. Still have it. Showing this bunch. Triclops. Whoop. Alternative Tentacles. Triumvirate. Just got Spartacus from Frank. This is Old Loves Die Hard. Pretty fun record. I like them. I mean, it's not like, you know, super mind-blowing, that one, but I still, you know, I'm into it, man. I'm hungry, and I'm eating all kinds of music. Let's see. I got 4 records left here. I want to get the rest of this band's catalog. Bill Wyman found these guys. Bill Wyman, the original bass player from the Stones, and Jeff showed their first record, I think. This is Tucky Buzzard, and this is the All Right on the Night album, and this particular one. Well, it says it's a promo, but I don't know. This is on Passport Records, and it's just good rock and roll, man. It's good rock and roll, and any guy that's drinking a bottle of wine on the back of the cover gets a gold star from me. So, Tucky Buzzard. And then I've only got 3 records by this artist, one of which is horribly warped. But it's a artist I'm into. I have their other albums on CD, but it's Turbonegro. This one is Small Feces, Volume 2. It's got a bunch of covers. They do 6-pack Black Flag song. No, that might be the only cover on this one. Their hit single, I Got Erection, is on here, the St. Pauli version. Zonked Out on Hashish. All the hits. So yeah, Turbonegro. This is my warped. Let's see if I'll show you how warped it is, but it's Turbonegro with Party Animals. Maybe it's less warped out. Still warped. See it. Can you see it? I'm really bummed out about that. Left it in a hot car. I mean, the record's in good shape. But, yeah, I mean, it's just gotta... Look at that. Maybe one of these days I'll try the oven technique. I don't know if you guys have ever read about the 2 panes of glass, put it in the oven on a certain temperature. There's a whole thing about it, but, I mean, this is... If you've never seen Turbonegro, this is what they look like. So, yeah. Look up any of their videos. They've created a genre called death punk. It's their invented genre. And yeah, I'd like to get their other records on vinyl. So I'll probably start, hunting those down. This is Frank Kozik cover. I talked about. This is a double live album, Darkness Forever. And one concert in Hamburg, one concert in Oslo, Norway, where they're from. They're from Norway, not from Oslo. They're from all over Norway, and I've got the Resurrection, which is the DVD that basically chronicles their comeback from. They broke up for about 4 or 5 years and revived themselves. Typical band stories, drug addictions and things. Sleepy John Estes, man. So, those are the T's. As always, give me some tea. ATTIC. That was fucking retarded. Okay. Love you guys, as always. And I'm off the next 2 days. Not going to be doing any shopping. I wanted to bring up kind of a nerdy thing real quick. Let me turn this down. Okay. I'm thinking of some more thread questions, so give me a few days, because I want to be as weird as I was last time. But I had a weird moment today, and it was something I've never ever done. It's a non-payday week, so I just paid rent, so my bank account is naturally depleted, and I did something I'd never done before, and it's not really that bad of a thing, but it just proves to me how important these things are to me. It's something I've never done. I went into a store, and I saw some things that I wanted, and I put them on hold until the next week. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's not weird. People do it all the time. I mean, those of you who are fortunate enough to work in record stores and run them, Second Spin, I didn't mention that in my last video. Second Spin has a store up in New Brunswick that looks really cool. I'd love to get up there and check out what he has, because he shows some great records. So I assume he has a lot of influence on what he carries. But yeah, I put these records on hold, and I felt really, I don't know, it was almost like buying condoms, you know what I mean, guys? Like for the guys, I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm kind of embarrassed. Should I be even asking this question? And, how often they get asked this question? I don't know. It's just one of the quirky, weird, outsider things I feel about vinyl collectors. Like, we have all these little idiosyncrasies, and it's just so interesting to me. Like, watching your guys' responses to the last thread that I put up about organization and opening and things. Absolutely fascinating. Absolutely. Especially those of you guys who actually did the whole tour. Some of you guys did still photos mixed with video. It's just, wow. I mean, a majority of us organize in the same way. And speaking of which, I was going to reorganize my records after I got through Alphabet City. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to keep them alphabetical, because I started thinking about it, and I just helped my friend Dave. He wanted to organize his records by genre. I'm not going to do that. I wouldn't know where to classify some of the bands, that I've shown. I wouldn't know, where to put them. Especially, I mean, I have a lot of rock and roll, obviously, and breaking them down to punk, post-punk, psych rock, pre-punk, garage punk. There's a lot of punks. Space rock, kraut rock. It's all rock and roll. Just put it in order. Alphabetically. I know I need more soul. I don't even have a reggae record, for Christ's sakes. And, I've kind of been anti-reggae for a long time. It's just music that I don't know. It's feel-good music, and I'm fine with that. I just like something with a little bit more danger to it. It's the same reason I don't like some other bands that just seem too happy to me. There has to be a little bit of danger, I'm rambling again. Okay, so that was the tease and some thoughts. So, you guys have a good night, and I'll see you on the morrow.